ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, peace and blessings be on all of you. What a wonderful and beautiful crowd you are today gathered in George Square. But my thanks goes primarily to the excellent organisers who just thought they'd set up a Facebook event because they had to do something. And then hundreds of you, if not thousands of you, have gathered here in George Square. So let's give a huge round of applause to Alexis, to Andrew, to Fawad, to Mary Claire, and to Adam for all the efforts that they've done. Thank you, Bongo Terry, for that as well. And let me also say that I've done many a vigil and many a demonstration in George Square, and every time I think I'm never going to be prouder of my home city, you come out here in your hundreds, you come out here in your thousands, and I'm even more proud to be a Glaswegian and even more proud to be standing in Glasgow than ever before. So well done, and give yourself a round of applause for being so magnificent as well. I've been reflecting a lot on what's been happening, not just in the last few weeks, but frankly, as many of you know, this global refugee crisis has been going on for years. And I'm somebody who believes that language matters. And I want to say very loudly and very clearly that people that are coming here and those that we're going to accept, and by God we'll accept them and we'll bring them here and make them this their home, they are not migrants. They are not economic migrants, they are not immigrants, but they are refugees. They are human beings. And anybody who has the audacity to think that people would travel across the Mediterranean and risk their children's lives for 35 quid and a food bank voucher, forget living on another planet, you live in another universe and you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm going to salute you all here for two reasons. One, because you're gathered here in defiance, and I'm here in defiance. I'm here in defiance to all those comments that you've read, or all those people that you've heard from, who've said to us that we're full up. You better put up the borders. There's no room here. Let's take care of our own. Well, let's make it clear here. Refugees are our own. They are our own. Those people who come here, they are our own. Because for me, I don't care if you're from Syria. I don't care if you're from Eritrea or Sudan or Somalia. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you're a Muslim. I don't care if you're an atheist. You're a human being and I'm a human being. Nothing else should matter at all. So let's make sure that message first of all gets out there. The second reason we're standing here is not just in defiance, but also in solidarity. In solidarity with all of those refugees who are fleeing persecution and conflict, who couldn't have shed a tear at the picture of Alan Kurdi, the young 3-year-old, washed up on the beach and the shores of Bodrum. That image seared in the collective consciousness, not just of a nation, but of the whole world. And history will judge us, my friends, at this moment, when the world, thank you, not usually I have to be told to speak up as a politician, but there you go. The world will judge us. There will come a time when people will look back and they will ask, what did you do at this moment? What did you do at that time? What did you do when we needed leadership, when we needed courage, when we needed humanity? What did you do? And I think history should look back at this moment, should look back at the hundreds of people here with all the wonderful signs that you have, and they will see that we stood in George Square on this day and we said, refugees are welcome here. And I want to really end on giving two votes of thanks. One vote of thanks to all of you wonderful people, to all the citizens of Scotland, in fact across these islands, who have shown an immense amount of generosity. What do we want Scotland to be known for? When I travel across the world and people say, what is Scotland known for? What do I want it to be known for? I want it to be known for people like you. I don't want it to be known for how many nuclear warheads we can dance in the head of a pin. I don't want it to be known for our military might. I don't want it to be known for being the wealthiest country in the world. I want it to be known for the most compassionate country in the world. I want it to be known for that country that when people needed a hand of friendship, then we were the ones who reached out. That's what I want Scotland to be known for. And let me thank every single one of you, but also the multitude of organisations, from the Glasgow Girls, from Positive Action in Housing, to the Scottish Refugee Council, to the British Red Cross, to Save the Children, the Bridges Project, the hundreds of organisations that have shown generosity. Let me thank you. But the second thanks I want to give, which is more important than that, is a vote of thanks to the refugees. Let me thank every refugee that is in George Square, that is in Scotland, for making Scotland your home. Thank you from the bottom of your heart for choosing us, for letting us have the honour, for letting us have the privilege of taking you in and giving you a home, but you making this your home. Let me thank you, because you have contributed so much. You've contributed to our economy, to our business, to our academia. Bloody hell, you've contributed with your music. Thank you to Bongo Terry, to Hassan from the Gambia, to your cuisine, and thank God for it. And let me end with two promises. I make one promise to every single refugee that is here and every single refugee that we're going to accept, and by God we're going to accept as many as we possibly can, but we're going to make two promises, one to the refugees, and that promise is a simple one. That promise is that you will find Scotland in our best tradition a welcoming country. And let me just say to anybody who thinks that they can cause hatred and thinks that they can cause division, that I would rather have 1,000 refugee heres than one xenophobic bigot. Because it's pretty simple. For anybody who says this is not your home to a refugee, this is your home. Anybody who says you are not one of us, you are one of us. Anybody who says you're not welcome, I promise you, look at these beautiful faces here. You are welcome. And the last promise I wish to make, and I'll leave it, I promise you, on this note, the last promise I wish to make on behalf of the Scottish Government is that we will leave no stone unturned to look for as much capacity as we possibly can to welcome as many refugees as we can. We will work with people like Frank, the City Council leader here, but all 32 local authorities. We'll work with every partner. I don't care your political party. I'll argue with you about 101 things. I ain't going to argue about this. We're going to work with everybody we possibly can. We're going to leave no stone unturned, because you know what? There is room at the inn. You know, I am my brother's keeper. It's my moral responsibility, not political responsibility. We have a moral obligation, because I will not sit back. I won't watch another mother drown. I won't watch another child's body washed up on the beach. I won't watch families fleeing persecution and do nothing anymore. We will not be passive. We will not be silent. We will open our doors. This is our country. This is our Scotland. Make it your home. Refugees are